It's about 5:15 in the morning and we're getting started out of the hiker-biker camp and headed back toward the beach. And should be about 15 minutes. We'll be back down there and then get our 20-mile day in. Headed to Tillamook Head, which we've got to climb at the end, but it's really pretty up there with view of the ocean. Up at 1,200 feet, and there's a lighthouse, all kinds of cool stuff. Well, it was a great night last night. 60 degrees was as cool as it got in the tent. I'm very glad I brought my 40-degree bag, my light bag, to sleep in. I was pretty much alone, but required earplugs for all the families around. Got a good nap between 6 and 7:30, and then 4 bicyclists showed up and set camp. And other than that, the earplugs made it a pretty peaceful night. So occasionally when I stirred and woke up a little bit, I could hear people snoring and unzipping tents and clanging things around, but it wasn't too bad. All right, on to the beach. Back to the beach and the shipwreck. Beautiful. And there's a breeze, so the mosquitoes will quit swarming me. There's just a train of cars coming up and down the beach here. I'm gonna guess they're all clamming because it's low tide. That's really low. It's just been a mile or two of people out digging clams. Must be jonesing for some chowder. So in about another mile, we reach the edge of Camp Rilea, which is a military training base that will periodically close the beach for live fire artillery drills. So I checked the calendar, and fortunately today is the 14th, and they don't have any live fire drills till the 16th, so we'll get past them before they close the beach, which is what they do. And then you got to take an alternate, which adds some mileage. So good luck for us. What a beautiful morning, light breeze, beautiful sunrise glow, lots of people digging clams, dogs running around having fun. And in the distance, in that last shot, you can see Tillamook Head. We've got to climb before we camp tonight. Just stopped and talked to some friendly clam diggers. They said they've been doing it since they were 5 years old. Everybody limited out today. And they're saying this is like a minus 2.8 foot tide. It's really low. So that would explain why there have been miles and miles and miles of people digging clams. So we're taking a little side trip off the beach here. Get to a break spot and a restroom. Had a nice break, called Christy, had a snack, and really covering the ground with this flat beach walking. And if I'm left alone for an hour, I can easily get 3 miles. So it means that I'm actually needing less water than I thought I did. Because this morning I was going to have to carry 13 miles of water. So I took 3 liters just to be on the safe side, but I'm going to end up having a fair amount left over by the time I get to water. I don't know, 6 miles or so. Anyway, still pretty, still clam diggers. And now you can get closer to seeing Tillamook Head, where I'll be camping tonight. Alright, so we've passed the zone where you can drive cars on the beach. This is the last place you can do it. From here on, it is car free, but we're gonna get off the beach in under a mile, so got to go into Seaside, get some groceries, and take a little rest. All right, come up off the beach here, and this should connect with a street and then head us into Seaside for bathroom, water, and resupply. Stopped in for a few items of resupply at the supermarket there. Got a little road walking to do. Get through Seaside. It is a warm one today, especially once you get off the beach and into the town. These sidewalks are bakey. There's another water and rest here in just a little while, and I think I'm gonna finally get a chance to get off my feet, so I'm looking forward to that. Well, I covered about 15 miles by 11 o'clock today, so I am gonna rest here in this park for a while because it is the hottest part of the day, and I'm sure I'm too impatient to wait the appropriate amount of time, but I'm gonna rest a bit before I head on up Tillamook Head. It's a 1,200 foot climb, and the last 6.5 miles of today. All right, look at this walkway. Blue carpet. All right, 6.5 miles to go. Got back down to the beach, and the breeze and the cool ocean just dropped the temperature almost 15 degrees. Oh man, this is so good. So we'll be on Sunset Boulevard here until we get to Tillamook Head Trail, which is about 0.6 miles, and then we'll head up the mountain. Now we're on real trail. Got to walk over the log bridge and miss that flooded, overgrown corner. This is a very cool trail. Already had a couple of big blowdowns to negotiate. Monster tree. Taking a little rest here on the breezy ridge on the way to the top. It's gorgeous. And it's been a long day. So It's just now about 2:30 and just got 3 miles to go. So despite trying to wait, still going to be to camp early. But we'll try to enjoy it. It's supposed to be beautiful up there. Views of the ocean, big trees, nice campsite. Looking forward to it. Been a lot of surprisingly muddy spots that they've had to throw boards over. It's very primeval up here. Moss and big trees and overgrown trail and broken bog boards and mud. Christy will like this. This monster root mass. Oh, fancy. All right, the wind's picking up here and blowing the trees around. Hopefully that lets up. We've got just under a mile to the campground. So we've taken our last break. They've become more needed and more frequent after the climbing started. So still should be rolling into camp about 4:30. So here we go. Man. I had to push through a bunch of brambles and completely overgrown stuff while walking on mud. Challenging. It ain't beach walking, I'll tell you that. They're going to make me earn this campground. I'm really looking forward to this primitive campsite with all its little wooden shelters, but it looks like, other than this one with the picnic table, they've all been disassembled. There are no more. So, try to find a place to pitch a tent. It's 5 o'clock and the Serenity Shuttle has landed at trail mile 24.2 for a total 22-mile day with a big climb at the end. I am beat. I'm gonna get some dinner and then lie down. Saw some beautiful stuff today. Beautiful beach, beautiful forest. Looking forward to more tomorrow. Thanks for hiking with me, and remember, we're doing the impossible. That makes us mighty.